Hi, my name is Anna Brown and welcome to Scots Talk. Today I'm joined by Mr. Shapiro who will be answering some of our questions. So to begin, I know we touched on last time the theme of belonging for this academic school year. So how do you think that has impacted the school's community?
Well, I think it's been a really good thing to have a theme for the year. I think it's good to focus our energy and attention around a big major theme. So I think over the course of the year, as we've done things that have included belonging or been focused on belonging, to be able to reference back to a theme for the year has been a really positive thing for everyone.
Yeah, that's great. And with the success of the theme this year, do you think there will be one next year?
I believe so. We've been talking about having a different theme every year for the next several years, one that sort of reflects back on who we are as a school, what our values are. So I think stay tuned. I'm sure at some point we'll have a theme for next year.
Yeah, hopefully. I can't wait to see what it is. And recently we hosted this year's TEDx program. Could you possibly tell us more about what that is and what makes it so special?
Well, I hope everybody out there watched it. I know we live streamed it. It was an amazing event, and I think having it in Roberts Theater was terrific, really big, really professional. So proud of all the people involved. So proud of all the kids that were up on stage giving the talks, all the teachers that work with them, all the tech people and media people that were involved. It was an amazing event.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's personally amazing. I had the honor of hosting it last year, and I thought it was just outstanding how they can get up in front of a whole entire crowd and just give these talks. I think it's amazing.
Terrific skill sets on everybody's part.
And moving on, this year the squash team won a huge national championship. And I know this program just started a few years ago. Could you possibly tell us how they're so successful so early on?
Yeah, so the really short story is this is only year 3 of us having a squash program. We did win the Division I National Boys Championship. The coach that is working with our kids, Wael El-Hindi, is one of the best coaches in America. In fact, probably one of the best coaches in the world. So we knew when he came down to South Florida from New York City and started a squash center, that if we could work with him, we would have great kids wanting to come down, kids that were mission fit students for St. Andrews that would want to be at St. Andrews and playing squash. So it's really a combination of having amazing students and amazing coaching coming together to put us in a position to win a championship.
Yeah, that's truly amazing, and it's outstanding how they could have a national championship
crazy.
so
I love
early
it.
on.
I love
it's crazy. And for a more personal question, I heard you recently traveled to New York City for an
I did.
alumni event.
I did.
So could you share just how that went and what exactly is that program?
Yeah, so we try and have alumni events in major areas around the country. Obviously, there's a lot of St. Andrews alums in the New York City area. So it was in early April. We had over 90 people there.
Oh, wow.
I think the oldest alums were actually around my age, class of 1979, even though I didn't go to St. Andrews. That's how old I am. And the youngest ones were just from a year or two out. So really great from across the decades and across the years. Great to see those alums come back and connect with each other and meet new alums, meet new friends that are in the same city that they're in and support the school.
Yeah, I think it's truly amazing to have that connection, especially as a St. Andrews student myself. So I'm about to graduate and join the SA alumni community myself. Could you share what's so important about this transition?
Yeah, well, congratulations,
Thank
right?
you.
And so we have over 6,000 alums, St. Andrews alums, all around the country and all around the world. Like that alumni event demonstrated in New York City from a few weeks ago, you'll be connected in to alums that you don't know now, that you're going to get to know because you're all St. Andrews alums, that can help you as you pursue your career, as you move to new cities or get involved in new kinds of things. You will never lose touch with St. Andrews School. So even though you can only go to St. Andrews School as a student for a certain number of years, you can be an alum for your whole life. So it's an exciting time. So I know you'll be have a great time as a St. Andrews alum, and I look forward to seeing you at alumni events.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to be there. And lastly, my question is something I wanted to personally ask you. So we know you're head of the school now, but what do you miss about coaching and teaching?
Yeah, a lot. I think coaching and teaching, working with students directly is the best way to get to know students and help students and see how they're doing and also measure your own impact as an educator. So that's really what I miss most, the relationships and the impact that our teachers and our coaches get to have with kids every day. So I do my best to try and make up for that in ways that I can, but there's nothing like teaching and coaching to make a positive difference in the life of students.
Yeah, and what do you love most about your job today?
I love that I get to be involved with everybody doing all
Yeah.
kinds of things all the time. Things like Scots Talk and other cool
Yeah.
things like this.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for
Thank
answering
you.
all of our questions today. We really appreciate it. So there you have it. Thanks so much for tuning into Scots Talk. And remember,
Go Scots!